I am a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I use the latest cutting edge gut testing and nutrition and lifestyle interventions to get things working really well for you again and help to eliminate those nasty, debilitating symptoms and get things working really well. So I was going to do another quick rundown about immunity and how we can support this, because I thought now would be a really good time. We've got the kids going back to school next week, and I think a lot of people, me included, are a little bit worried about what kind of impact this mixing is going to have again, and how we can support ourselves as we kind of go through this process. Yeah, it will be interesting to see what happens, and hopefully the kids will all be happy and nice to get back into the routine and see their friends again. So we, obviously want them to enjoy that and keep at school for hopefully all the time from when they return. So I'll do a quick rundown, then I'll show you some of the supplements that I should be using, and you may want to kind of get some similar ones on board as well. But I'll give a quick rundown of maybe 9 or 10 kind of areas to focus on. Okay, so firstly, vitamin D. Definitely, if you're not supplementing vitamin D, or you haven't done yet over this winter, then definitely start now, because your levels are going to be getting really low, because you'll supply, any kind of supply that you've built up from last summer will definitely have completely diminished and will probably be pretty much non-existent now. You can't really get vitamin D from the diet. It's only from sunlight when the sun is particularly high in the sky. So definitely supplement. The one I use is this one, which is a Better You 3000 international units with K2. You want K2, so you want vitamin D3 with K2, and this is vital for your immunity, so definitely take that. I would take it alongside a good quality multi. I take this one because it works with zinc, magnesium, vitamin A, etc. This has got good levels of zinc and vitamin A as well, which are also critical for your immunity. They all work well together. Another biggie for your immune system is, of course, vitamin C. You can take any kind of vitamin C. It doesn't have to be fancy, just any old one you pick up. And normally about 1,000 milligrams is good for most people. So yeah, it's definitely, it's been demonstrated over and over again that low vitamin D levels are associated with poor immunity. So it's not the only thing that you need to do. So you can't say, well, I've had my vitamin D, now I'm protected against everything. That's really not the case, but it definitely is a big factor, and right up there with your zinc levels, your vitamin A levels, and your vitamin C. Okay, so also the next one I would definitely focus on is your gut health. You can do this by focusing on really strengthening up that. You've got a mucus layer that goes all the way through the gut and all the way through your reproductive organs and respiratory organs as well. So all those places where you can become prone to infection, that's your first line of defense. So if you can keep that nice and robust, that's going to really help you. Particularly, we don't know if stomach bugs and things like that are going to start spreading as well. So I will definitely, I love this one. This is a in vivo prebiotic, which is really fabulous for keeping your gut bacteria, to keep them healthy. I don't think you'll be able to get hold of that particular brand, but any kind of prebiotic is going to be really good for you at the moment, for really kind of keeping that gut lining nice and robust and keep it all healthy. So it keeps your first line of defense nice and intact there. So I would but any prebiotic will do, and that's just really nice to give the gut bacteria a good boost. The other thing I would use is focus on prebiotic foods, so things like onions, leeks, garlic, artichokes. Those are all great as well for beefing up that good bacteria and keeping it all healthy. So the next thing I would do is, yes, watch your diet as well. So make sure you've got lots of nice different coloured fruits and vegetables going on. So they'll be rich in antioxidants, vitamins, polyphenols, which are all good things for your immune health as well as your gut health, which is a big part of your immune health as well. So avoid very inflammatory foods, definitely. So lots of processed foods, highly processed foods avoid, very sugary foods avoid, excessive alcohol. All these things are going to be really detrimental to your immune health. The next one I would do is keep exercising. If you're not exercising already, then start maybe with gentle exercise, so walking, even gardening now coming into the spring will be a good one to do. Anything to keep you up and moving. Running and things like that are fantastic. So if you're doing that, then definitely keep that up. What have I mentioned? Zinc, I've already said, that's critical for your immune system. Elderberry actually is a really nice one for kids' immunity. The elderberry syrups are nice because they're nice and sugary, or they taste very sugary, and you don't have any problem with kids taking them. It's a really nice kind of immune booster for them as well, going back into the classroom. And then sleep is critical for your immunity as well. So make sure you prioritize sleep and sleep hygiene. So keep screens out of your bedroom, keep the bedroom at a nice temperature, and anything else like that could be potentially impacting your sleep. Really make it a priority because it's so critical for your immunity. Which leads on to the next one, which is stress. So if you're going through a kind of prolonged stressful period, that's going to really impact your immunity as well. It's just one of those things. We can't avoid stress all the time, but if you are going through anything like that, like a bereavement or divorce or moving house or any kind of really, really stressful thing, do appreciate that this is going to have an impact on your immunity and you will be more susceptible. So do acknowledge that and kind of really take care of yourself, look after your immunity, supplement, watch your diet, make sure you get lots of nice relaxation activities going on as well, such as meditation and things like that, and really make an effort to keep those stress levels minimal. If you're kind of going back into this, trying to get back into the swing of doing the school run, trying to fit the school run in around everything else, then it undoubtedly is going to make you tired again because you're not used to doing it. We haven't been doing it for a long, long time. So, again, acknowledge that it is going to make you tired and rest when you need to, because that's going to be really critical for keeping your immune system ticking over nicely as well. Okay, so that's a few things. Yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. So there's a few things to focus on to really keep that immune system, immune health ticking over nicely, so we're not all succumbing so much to bugs and things as we kind of navigate all this returning to school, etc. Okay, so I hope you found that useful. If you would like to speak to me, then do book into my diary for a quick chat. I'll pop a link in the comments so I can find out more about you, what you've got going on, and how I might be able to help. Okay, so I hope you found that useful, and I shall see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.